Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Joao Felix card to review today. So we're taking a look at a card that is 5'11", medium work rates. Right-footed, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Medium work rates can be strange work rates to work with in the beginning of the game. I think if Joao Felix, honestly, this is exactly what he should be. He should be a high work rated player in my opinion with the way that he plays for Atletico Madrid and the way that he just shows a defensive presence for Portugal and for Atletico Madrid constantly, right? I really think the high work rates would have matched the card more in regards to his characteristics, but I think medium is okay too. But we're going to see what that's like in game. 5-star skin was obviously very nice to have in the game for, Elastico. The Elastico is a very nice skill move to get into certain spaces from certain angles. So obviously very nice. And he also has the 4-star weak foot. And as you guys know, 4-star weak foot in this game is pretty freaking solid. They take some really good strikes with their 4-star weak foot, right? So in regards to his traits, he does have the outside foot shot trait. So, if you find yourself in a position where you can shoot it across goal and you're kind of facing the goalie at a 45-degree angle, he might actually be able to consistently hit it into the back of the net because of the fact that he has that trait. In regards to his in-games, he's got 79 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. You should improve that, in my opinion. Shooting on the card has 84 attacking positioning, 82 finishing, and 82 shot power. This is the thing about this card, right? Is that for me personally, I see potentially two different chemistry styles being used for him, depending on how you're going to use him. Because for me personally, I wouldn't necessarily use Joao Felix as a cam, even though the medium work rate fits well for the cam position. It fits well, but if you have medium work rates, I feel like I want the player to be shorter and more agile on the pitch in the cam position. Not like someone like Joao Felix, who is a 5'11" player that has like an average body type in game. It's not really like a skinny body type in my opinion. So I wouldn't necessarily play him in the cam position. So the two chemistry styles that I'm looking at is the Hunter chemistry style and the Engine chemistry style. And I'm going to show you guys what we are working with over here because I really think the choice that you go with for the chemistry style is going to depend on the play style that you want to play, because the thing about Joao Felix is that if you improve one thing on the card, one thing will be lacking in regards to a better improvement, right? Because if you take a look with the basic chemistry style, which is what you guys are going to be seeing for most of this review, he does have a +5 for sprint speed. He gets a little bit of a dribbling boost, but then he also gets that shot power boost as well, but he doesn't get acceleration. Now, in regards to Joao Felix, you want to increase the pace because in this game in particular, pace for the top is very important to pass the defense in certain situations, especially if you rock with a get in behind instruction, right? So with Joao Felix, having that pace would definitely be a huge boost, especially since you're boosting his shot power, his finishing. But then the dribbling wouldn't necessarily be up to par, but the dribbling is still good enough. You just have to use the R1 dribbling as responsive as you possibly can. The R1 dribbling is very responsive. So you don't necessarily need to focus on giving him that dribbling, in my opinion. We're going to see how that works in game, obviously. But with his shooting boost and with his pace boost, the pace is going to be important up top, right? So the thing that we have to analyze with Joao Felix in regards to his in-game characteristics, because you can obviously control the player's AI movement, but the player reviews are still going to be based off of what the player himself does, so that you don't always have to control him, right? So I'll let you guys know by the end of it if you have to, right? But in regards to base characteristics, I do expect him to be a pretty solid card to use in the beginning of the year, especially, right? We're going to be using a 4-2-3-1 with Joao Felix, and it's going to be a combination of get in behind and balance instructions. Now, the reason why it's a combination is because of the fact that depending on how your opponent is playing, sometimes it's not always ideal to actually switch to the get in behind instruction because of how his defensive setup is set up. And, with Joao Felix kind of feeling like a false 9 in a more balanced attacking runs instruction, it could be ideal to just not tell him to get in behind and kind of work the space with the 3 cams making those ongoing runs, right? So we're going to be trying him out up top. Again, we're going to be using both of those instructions. And then by the end of the video, I'll let you guys know what my final thoughts are with Joao Felix's card.
Tagliafico. And Promise. Can they convert?
Nice goal. I like Joao Felix on getting behind. The way that he gets into the space to kind of open up the space in the middle is really nice.
Felix. Chance here.
Lovely goal. Let's go, chat. Those are the runs you gotta watch out for, man. It's those middle runs, you know? Once you make that initial pass, the attacking AI in this game is intelligent enough to understand that little space created in the middle, you know? It's nice.
Saul. Surely the equalizer. And nobody there.
Nice, good cross. Joao Felix, really well done.
Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Thomas. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Must take the lead here.
Nice goal, chat. Let's go, baby.
You've got to say,
Good positioning there with Joao Felix.
Joao Felix. This could be it.
Let's go, Joao Felix. Andalapa. Let's go, chat.
Alongside Saul in central midfield, and the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Opportunity to take.
Oh, Joao Felix, man. Nice, dude.
1-0.
Beautiful first-time fake shot. Lovely little acceleration right after. That was really nice.
It's with Saul. Every pass hitting its target. Saul. On to Porto. Joao Felix. Can he open them up here? Joao Felix.
Nice. Good goal, Porto. Great attacking positioning. Yo, Joao Felix, man. This guy is doing work for me right now, chat.
Thomas. Felix. It could be the big moment for him.
Lovely goal, Chad. Lovely goal. Good stuff.
Chance to attack using width. Joao Felix. Chance here. Can he convert?
Let's go. Porto.
Saul. What can he do from here?
You make that run. Attacking AI will move for you there. Bang.
And back with Felix. Opportunity. And now
Look at that with Joao Felix, man. Nice and composed. Let's go.
Part of the equation. David Neres. Joao Felix. David Neres. Here's Saul. Thomas now. Can he finish this?
Good goal.
It's gone in. And you have to
We'll take that. It gave me the ball to Joao Felix, apparently. That was a little strange, but we made it work.
Joao Felix. Thomas now. Running with the ball confidently. Can he put them in front? An important challenge, but they must... Oh, he really bruised...
Ah, I don't like that.
And a goal to...
Not deserved, chat. Not deserved. We take what we can get, but not deserved.
Played into the centre of the box. And a struggle to get it away properly. They're making high pressing work for them here. David Neres.
Beautiful. Let's freaking get it, chat.
Celebrations again.
Alright guys, so final verdict on the card. So in regards to the player reviews that we are going to be doing this year, guys, obviously the format is going to be like this. Beginning of the video, I'm going to let you guys know what I think the card is going to feel like, because I feel like it's very important to give you an idea of what the card could potentially feel like. But then in-game, he could surprise me in different ways, and at the end of the video, we'll be able to show exactly what he's like. So a lot of the highlights you guys will see for players that are not going to be SBCs or promos is going to be through division rivals or foot friendlies to be able to try out the card properly, right? So with Joao Felix's card, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you that he's actually an incredibly solid card to use in the beginning of the game because of the fact that his dribbling at 5-star skill moves is actually very, very helpful for him to attack certain spaces. So I'm going to let you guys know what his characteristic is, okay? His characteristic on either get in behind instructions or balance instructions is that he loves to run to the sides. Now, running to the sides is either a very 50-50 situation because when you run to the sides, sometimes the players don't go back into the middle quick enough, right? Joao Felix does go back into the middle quick enough. So that little variable where he goes to the side, goes into the middle, utilizes empty space, you guys will notice with some of the goals that he actually ends up scoring. However, one thing you will notice with this card is that his attacking AI as the lone striker isn't always the best. So you need to make sure that you are going to be using the manual attacking AI runs where you specifically choose Joao Felix when you're using any of your 3 cams or your CDMs, and you're making sure that he's making that angled run from the middle area for him to score the opportunity. I don't know specifically how to do that off the ball movement yet, and I will be learning it tonight so that way I can actually start utilizing it in the actual game because I feel like it's going to be super, super important to use this year because Joao Felix is a freaking monster, but I need to control that one specific run that he doesn't always make in the middle. He's very, very 50-50. He has very similar characteristics to what he was like last year, okay? He's the type of player that you can only use in the striker position, in my genuine opinion, either in a 2-striker formation or as a lone striker position, on the instructions of either balanced or getting behind. I feel like if you tell him to stay central or be a target man, I feel like you're kind of wasting the potential of the card, in my opinion. He could definitely do well with those instructions. I just feel like you're wasting the full potential of the card if you don't utilize that sprint speed and acceleration while moving to the sides, as well as his 5-star skill moves to get into the positions really quickly. But this card is actually very solid. Unfortunately, I ended up buying it for 21K, but when the game is fully released, he actually might be more expensive. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this review. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.